Hey, thanks for jumping on. In a matter of minutes, let's talk about a proven and actionable process that you can apply to your practice right now. Man, there are a lot of things going on in the world and in our communities and in our practices right now, and we think of all of the noise and news around COVID and the markets. And what we found as we talk to our advisors and indeed have occasion to speak to some clients is that it really reveals a deeper issue, and that is things we can't control. And this is what freaks people out at the advisor level and at the client level, things we can't control. And what we also recognize is that when this passes, and we know that it will, the new seasons in life, the new times, the new circumstances, they all bring their share of things that remain out of our control. So we talk to our advisors about a different way to communicate to clients. And that really is around two things: what matters most to clients and what we can control. And the things that matter most to clients are things around family, perhaps, legacy or succession issues, occupation. We know that a lot of clients really want to retire. Other clients are striving to achieve a work optional lifestyle. Recreation, what's on the secret recreational bucket list that you're trying to get to, and all things are done and taken care of. And those things are foundational and they never change. We never lose sight of them. And then we shift over to what we can control. And so what we share with advisors there is, let's take a different approach away from products, pricing, and performance, and to one of a philosophy, a planning strategy, and a process. Listen, we know products are important, but we have no control over that. Products come in and out of the marketplace consistently. What about pricing? If you are an advisor that uses risk management as a part of the process you provide to clients, we know that variations in bond yields will affect things like interest rates on annuities and life insurance, and certainly those are out of our control. And finally, while we've had a really good 12-year run in the market, the last couple months have certainly reminded us that when it comes to performance, there's no control. So we shift over to an approach around philosophy, planning strategy, and process, things that we can control. And we might communicate it this way. Look, we have an enlightened philosophy around all things financial, wealth management, and risk management, and we take a panoramic approach to those two things. We have a planning strategy that remains fluid and dynamic, just like your life. And while we recognize that many of the things that we can provide to you aren't relevant right now, we also recognize that as your life unfolds, your needs will evolve, and many of those things will become relevant, and we know how to apply them when they do. And finally, then, we implement a proprietary process that takes many of the pieces of your financial puzzle and puts them in place. It's really very simple. And here's the other thing. The very word process will communicate to clients, especially now, a sense of calm and peace and a positive vision of the future. Process means that you've thought this thing through. You're not cobbling it together. You're not guessing or winging it. That you've been here before. And that's really, really important right now. Those of you that have a process, you know how important it is to stick to it. And when the times change, your process doesn't change. It's consistent. Those of you that don't really have a process in place, contact us. What you're going to find out is you're not that far away from it. Let's talk about the verbiage and how to communicate your process to your clients. Right now is the time that clients want some voice of reason. They want some sense of calm. They want some sense of a positive vision of the future. We can give that to them. So thanks again for jumping on. And until we get together next time, stay grateful and make the minutes matter.